Tonight, a racially charged case from North Carolina is capturing national attention.
It involves a white off-duty deputy leading a group of armed people to the home of a black woman and her 18-year-old son. 18-year-old Damian Shepard answered the door that day. The group then reportedly tried to force their way into the house. News4JAX reporter Eric Avanier spoke with Shepard, his mother, and our crime and safety expert, and he's joining us now live. Eric, our crime and safety expert says this is another example of perceived racial imbalance when it comes to justice.
Yes, he does says that. You have to think that the wheel of justice is always turning, but lately we've seen examples of that wheel slowing down and looking like it's almost going into a pause when it comes to alleged crimes against African Americans by white men with close ties to law enforcement. Back on the night of May 3rd near Wilmington, North Carolina, a neighbor's home surveillance camera records more than a dozen white men with flashlights and guns outside Monica Shepard's home. She and her son Damian were inside.
They were trying to get into the house.
In this surveillance video, you can barely hear Miss Shepard yelling at them to leave. Investigators say the group of men were led by Jordan Keita, an off-duty deputy from a neighboring county who was in uniform and was looking for a missing teenage girl. Damian says the group attempted to enter the home thinking the girl was inside.
At some point, I was thinking in my head, back of my head, they have guns the whole time, so I have to watch everything I do.
Concerned neighbors called 911. These are pictures of the neighbors who came out as deputies arrived. Although the men, including Keita, were still on scene being interviewed by law enforcement, no arrests were made even after Miss Shepard and her son say they felt terrorized in their own home.
Someone came onto our property and broke the law.
5 days later, misdemeanor trespassing and breaking and entering charges were announced against Keita. Deputy Keita was also fired from the New Hanover Sheriff's Office. News4JAX crime and safety expert Ken Jefferson says it doesn't make sense to delay charging someone when you have this many neighbors witnessing the event.
Why wasn't this arrest done immediately following the crime, following the incident? What changed? Why is there a delay?
A spokesperson for the Pender County Sheriff's Office tells News4JAX a mandate is in place by the DA's office that says law enforcement officers who commit certain misdemeanors can't be immediately arrested at the scene until after their case has been investigated. Jefferson says optically, this doesn't look good. Now, I have tried reaching out to that former deputy, Jordan Keita, by phone, but he nor anyone living at that listed address is picking up the line. I also left a text message, but no one got back with me. As for that missing girl, we found out that she is a 15-year-old runaway who was found somewhere else, not even in that community. Reporting live, Eric Avanier, Channel 4, the local station.